What it do? It's your boy AK here. I'm on my YouTube channel. I'm just doing a big thing, you know. I'm on here today to talk about something. But before we get to all that, make sure you go check out my artist, Audra Foltz. A-Foltz13 on YouTube. Follow her on Twitter, A-Foltzy. And her national anthem performance videos on my page. I try to get on her page, but I was having trouble. But it's about 6,300 views. I want to thank everybody for the supporting her video, and just thanks for the support. Let's keep the views coming. Appreciate it. But the reason I'm here today is to talk about one thing only. September 14th is fast approaching. What is it? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? 4 more days? 4 more days until the one. Yeah, Mayweather versus Canelo. Yeah, I'm excited as fuck for this fucking fight. I don't think I've been this hyped for a fight for a long ass time. I mean, I get excited for big fights, even Mayweather fights. I'm fucking hyped as fuck for this fucking fight. But first, before we get to the main event, let's get to the undercard, the co-feature. Lucas Matiste versus Danny Garcia. I'm just gonna give my little take on it because I think the fight's going in a knockout, but I'm not quite sure who's gonna win it. You know, I think they both got solid power. Maybe Lucas got more, but I think it's gonna come down whether Danny Garcia can keep Lucas on the outside and box him and hit him with shots, because he's very hittable. I think they're both kind of hittable, but I will admit that Danny Garcia has gotten a lot better since the Khan fight. The Khan fight, I think he didn't fight that well. He caught him with a good shot, but I think since the Khan fight, he's gotten way better in that time period. So I'm looking for this to be a good fight. I say somewhere between the 10th and the 12th round. It's going to be a knockout. This fight's going to end in a knockout. And I really don't have a prediction. I'm kind of going for Garcia. I like them both, but I'm going to go with Garcia on this one in knockout fashion. No TKO. It's going to be, you're going to get knocked out. Plain and simple. Somebody's getting knocked out in that fight. So, yeah, my prediction, Garcia knockout somewhere between, let's go 11th, 12th round. And now on to the main event of the evening. You got Sal, did I say it right? Canelo Alvarez versus Floyd Money Mayweather. Junior middleweight, catchweight 152 for the WBC Junior Middleweight Championship of the World. And you already know who I'm going for this fight. Floyd Money Mayweather all day, every day. He's going to come in this fight. He's going to do his thing. He's going to box circles around Canelo. Because everybody, Golden Boy's got you hyped over Canelo. And he is good, but he's not on Floyd Mayweather's level. Be real with yourself. He ain't fought nobody. Only person that's on his resume that was worth the damn is Austin Trout. Okay, you can say he fought Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley was 40 years old. So don't bring up that shit to me. Okay? He ain't fought nobody. Don't be fooled by the 42-0 record. Because he ain't fought nobody. Yeah, he turned pro at age 16. Of course he's going to have a 42-0, and he has one draw, I think. Yeah. Dude almost got knocked out by Miguel Cotto's brother. Yeah, go back and look. It was on Mayweather's undercard. Oh, I think it was the Mosley fight. Either that or the Hatton fight. I don't think it was that long ago. No, so it had to be the. Yeah, it was the Mosley Mayweather fight. He was on the undercard. Go watch that fight. See, he almost gets. He got rocked by Cotto's brother, and he almost lost it. But yeah. This is gonna end drastically horrible for Canelo. I mean, it's not gonna hurt his career if he loses, because if he goes on and keeps winning all his fights, he can say, "Well, I lost to somebody great," you know what I'm saying? But if he wins, The hell, it's a big boost for his career. And if he wins, I expect a rematch next May. So, but Mayweather's gonna win this one. And I'll tell you why. Mayweather hasn't. I mean, Canelo's stamina is horrible. Go back and watch the Austin Trout fight. You take that many breaks in between punches, Mayweather's gonna tag your ass with rights all day. Canelo's fast, but he ain't faster than Mayweather. He ain't quicker than Mayweather. He ain't got better footwork than Mayweather. So let's just be real with yourself. Mayweather's gonna counter him all day. He's gonna hit him with straight rights. He's gonna box circles around him. And Canelo's easy to hit. He's very, very easy to hit. Okay? Don't try to compare. I saw him his little movements against the Austin Trout fight. But Austin Trout is not Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather's hands are fast. He's got quick movement. So Canelo's very easy to hit. And if he takes punishment to about up to 11th, 12th round, I'm predicting a TKO Mayweather. Mayweather's getting a TKO. Stoppage. In the story. By the 12th. It's going to be a stoppage. Otherwise, Canelo's just going to take a beating for 12 rounds. En route for Floyd Mayweather to get a unanimous decision and go 45-0. Say what you want. Can't deny that he's the best right now and the greatest in his era of boxing. Notice how I say in his era, because I'll get to that topic another time, but each era of boxing is different. If, what's his name, Sugar Ray Robinson fought in this era, he wouldn't have over 200 fights. First of all, Athletic Commission wouldn't allow it. Yeah, nobody fights like that anymore. So Sugar Ray Robinson is the greatest of his era. Floyd Mayweather is the greatest of his era. Let's leave it at that. Okay, we have eras of boxing, just like in any sport. There's always an era. You can't compare it because it was different times. Ray Robinson would have been great in his era. Mayweather would have been great in his era. He might have some losses, but he might have had hundreds of fights. So he's the great. Floyd Mayweather is the greatest in his era, and he's still going strong at age 36, and I see no slowing down. So yeah, and Oscar wants to keep giving the blueprint, but let's just take a look at this. Everybody wants to say, watch the Cotto fight. Mayweather chose to stand toe-to-toe with Cotto and fight off the ropes. So we can stop looking at the Cotto fight. If you look at it, he chose to fight that away against Cotto. It wasn't Cotto was pushing him against the ropes. He even said it. I'm going to stand and give the fans exciting fights. He did it with Victor Ortiz. He did it with Cotto. He did it with Mosley. He wasn't boxing and moving like he did with Guerrero. When he finally got his father back as his trainer, he said, we're going to box, we're going to move, we're going to hit him, pot shot him. He didn't do that with Cotto. He chose to stand and fight off the ropes. That's why he was exposed. That's why he was easily getting hit. And that's why he got bloody lip. So, I don't know where you people get this idea that Cotto did something. No. Mayweather chose to fight that away in that fight. Okay, it wasn't anything that Cotto did. No disrespect to Cotto. Cotto's a great fighter. But it wasn't anything he did. And then Cotto almost got knocked out. He got stunned. Like in the 11th round. Go back and watch it. He hit him with an uppercut. He could have finished him off. But he didn't, so oh well. But yeah, he chose to fight like that. So watching that fight is pointless. Because it's just deceiving. I don't know what everybody thinks of this, that Cotto did something. No, he chose to fight that away. And everybody wants to go back to the Castillo fight. You put pressure on Mayweather, he'll fold. Okay, the first Castillo fight, let's get it straight. Mayweather had a torn rotator cuff, injured shoulder. That's going to affect his performance. Am I right? Of course I am. If you have a torn rotator cuff and you use a shoulder roll defense, it's going to affect your performance. Everybody wants to say, watch that fight, but nobody brings up the fact that he was injured in the first fight. You go back and then you watch the second fight of Castillo Mayweather. Everything plays out the exact same. Castillo starts to come on in the middle rounds, but Mayweather's able to defend him off and get the unanimous decision. And why? Because his shoulder was healthy. have been healthy in the first fight, he would have won it without any, what is that word I'm looking for? He would have won it plain and simple, clear as day. There wouldn't have been any confusion, no bias. He would have won the fight the same way he won the second fight. Yeah, so in Castile, Mayweather won. Mayweather's shoulder was injured. So watching that fight is pointless. There's really not one fight to watch. Maybe he's at Zab Judah, but Canelo doesn't have the speed that Judah did to bother Mayweather. And Judah just didn't have the mental game. And plus Mayweather's Mayweather. He's going to figure it out. So the key is the jab, but he'll figure a way to take that jab away. And then he's already in Canelo's head anyway. Because Canelo said that Mayweather's underestimating me, and that's a bad sign. Really? If he really believes that, if Canelo really believes that, then he's in for a long night on this Saturday at the MGM Grand. If he really believes that Mayweather's in his head and he's already got the upper hand, he got in your head. If Canelo truly believes that Mayweather's underestimating him, he is in his head and he's already lost. He's already lost the battle. Next is losing the war. Canelo's lost the battle if he believes that. The mind games just come out today, but Canelo's in for a long night if he believes that. Mayweather talks like he underestimates every opponent, but don't ever be fooled by it. That man trains hard. He has a game plan. He will be ready. If he has to change his game plan to switch it to something that Canelo's doing differently, he will. And by round 5, you'll know it. Mayweather will be in control. But that's all I got for this. Mayweather's coming now. TKO by the 12th. Stoppage, whatever you want to call it. Mayweather's going on 45-0. So let's get it. Team Money Mayweather. The money team. Let's get it. This Saturday night on pay-per-view. I'm going to be at Hooters. I'm going to be watching the fight. I'm going to be with the fam. And we just going to drink it up and have a good time. And I'm sorry. Your Mexican hero's going down to the hands of Mayweather. So with that said, this your boy AK. I'm out. Peace.